I was expecting a visa. Well, I got rejected. I got refusal letter. My first interview, but I got rejected. So I chose to withdraw my application that I don't want to go Italy now.
हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम बात करने वाले हैं मयंक चौहान से। इन्हें यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ मिलान से एडमिशन आया है एंड इनका वीजा भी रिसेंटली अप्रूव हो चुका है एंड ही हैज मूव टू इटली फॉर हिज फर्दर स्टडीज। सो विल बी नोइंग एवरीथिंग अबाउट हिज जर्नी टिल नाउ। प्लीज स्टे ट्यून टिल द एंड। Okay, so welcome Mayank. Please introduce yourself for our audience.
Hi everyone, this is Mayank. I'm 23 years old and I've recently got my admission in University of Milan, and I'm really happy about it that after so much of struggle that why we are finally having this interview, and I want to convey some things to the people so that they don't get some hassle in the coming future, and that's why here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Mayank. So please let us know that why did you choose only Italy for studying abroad?
So why Italy? Because there are a couple of stances I would like to tell you in this thing. First of all, when we come to education, so basically I have done education in commerce background in my class 12th. So later when I went to the college, I chose BBA as my career stream. When a person is BBA, and when it comes to people who are deciding in, I would say, northern area of the India, specifically Delhi, Haryana, Punjab.
Mhm.
So after BBA, you really have no solid manifesting how to do MBA, or maybe what shall the career prospects be of a potential student. Maybe he can do CA or something like that. So when I got my own time to decide what I have to do, maybe a MBA from Bharatiya Vidyapeeth or maybe from any other institution which are in Delhi, I chose that that's not the right time, and the competition is really good in India. Apart from that, there are a lot of things when it comes to money, when it comes to placements and everything. That's all I would say it's a big hassle, and you do not get what you get in return. The more
Right.
you are up to the things and the more hard work you are doing it, you will not get the, I would not saying a very derogatory term over here, but you will not get the outcome of it. Supposingly, if
Mhm.
you are presenting 50 lakh rupees in your education, you will just get a placement or maybe 2 lakh rupees. That's all. Per month, I'm saying. So that's why I chose Italy, because the competition was very worthy over there. Secondly, there were scholarships. Thirdly, the quality of education was very good. And when I compare to Indian institutions, they were quite comparatively higher in the rank. So that's why I chose Italy for better education, better faculties, better way of teaching, and the grading system, obviously.
Right. Okay, so what's
That's
your
all.
course? What's the course you have enrolled in?
My course is yeah, so it was Masters in Human Resources. Basically, it's MSc. So yeah, it's known as MSc in HRM, Human Resource Management.
Okay, so why this course from the University of Milan only?
Why Milan? Because I would say I got three offer letters, and when I was going through the documentation and was going through the courses over there, I did not get proper MBA. So if people have idea about it, you do not get a streamlined general MBA in Italy. You obviously have to do a specific course over there. So human resources, because I've already done 2 years of work in MNCs in regarding the same field. I was in Wipro, then I moved to WebHelp. So I got my own forte that human resources is the thing that I have to do. So that's why I chose this course, and University of Milan was best in terms of providing the education in this streamline in human resources. When I did my own research and I went to Google, I went to YouTube, I went the I mean ChatGPT, everything you could do. There is always our name, University of Milan in the top list, and also Bocconi School of Management, but it was kind of expensive side.
Great. Okay, so besides this, how was your visa interview finally?
So visa interview was so I would like to tell that first of all I got rejected in the first round.
Okay, you got rejected.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was pre-refusal
So
or direct refusal?
it was a pre-refusal. Then I decided to withdraw my application.
Hmm?
But when I decided to withdraw my application, so I did because I had this in mind. I will not get a rejection on my passport or maybe on my profile. So that was the shortcut that I was trying to do. But when I did the withdrawal application, after a month, I got refusal letter.
Okay.
So it was really, yeah, so it was really, I would say, disturbing for me as well, because I was using a shortcut for not getting pre-refusal or maybe refusal on my application. But when I got pre-refusal, I got the refusal letter again. So interview on my, I would say, in initial stage was really good. I was expecting a visa, and even the interview was really good in New Delhi. On that time, it was 24th of August, I remember. So interview was really good. When it comes to questions, they really talk about your personal life, what
Hmm.
your career aspects are, what are you planning to do in Italy? Will you come back? What is your
Hmm.
family structure? Is it nuclear or something like that? Do you have siblings? So they overall they get an idea about your family. They get an idea about you as well, and how much you are earning, or maybe your parents are earning, so that they can have an idea if this person is sustainable in the coming years in Italy or not, or is he planning to come back here. So that was all in my first interview, but I got rejected. So it was really bad. But in second time when I applied, and the visa interview was really, 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 I would say, it was very direct, I would say, because the interviewer already knew that I'm applying for the second time, and she was really focused about what she was trying to ask me. She was totally up to, as in, why do you want to go even after you have got rejection in the previous round, and what makes you come here? But like, what is the backup plan do you have if I'll refuse again? What is the backup plan that you could do? What would you do in India, or maybe in some other country as well? So she was really tough on her questions. She will never portray that she is really convinced from your answers, even if you tell them the right answer about it. She will not say it was best from my side, but I never gave her a loophole. I was honest in my interview. I gave her the idea, as in what my career aspects are and what I'm trying to do in the coming future. So I would say just be honest, and that's the key for your visa, I would say, because in my first round, when I thought it is good, it was not, and when I thought it's not good, it was. So that's how it goes.
Okay. So what reason did they mention for refusal?
It was a very common reason that I got. It was your intention to return to India is not clear. And I
Hmm.
would say in the past 1 year and this year as well, this is the very common uh, answer that we students are getting. Other than that, there was other reason as well, that your sponsor is not valid. So I got two reasons for the same.
Okay. So how much
Um,
funds did you show for it?
I showed 13 lakh rupees liquid, and I showed my father's provident fund statement as well. So all in all, it was 17 lakh rupees.
Okay. So is your father sponsoring you?
Right now, I have a primary sponsor as bank. I've taken an education loan for the same. But initially, when I was applying for my first application, my sponsor was my father. Although I had loan, but I got dispersed into my father's account. So
Hmm.
maybe there was holes or something like that. But yeah, my sponsor is my bank.
Okay. Okay. Great. So did you prepare any additional document when you were reapplying for visa?
Yeah, definitely. So the other documents that I presented was a letter convincing that my intentions to return to India is pretty much clear. So I made an intent letter regarding showing them the choices that I have to show support my family and everything like that. So I had presented a letter for the same. Other than that, I presented a letter that was justification of funds to make more clarity upon my visa application, that exactly who is sponsoring me. Is it the bank? Is it the my father? Is it my mother? What it is exactly? So I presented this letter as well. So two letters initially, and rest I kept my file very simple. And since my father is working in an MNC, so rather than providing his ITR, I showed the form 16.
Okay. Okay.
That were documents that I changed. Yeah.
Okay. Which was your consulate or embassy?
It was New Delhi, so it was a New Delhi embassy.
Okay. And in how many days did you get to know that you are getting a pre-refusal?
So I applied on 24th of August this year,
Hmm.
and after 38 days, I got the reason that you have got a pre-refusal advance notice, and thereafter that I presented them the withdrawal application that I don't want to continue further. I lost all my hopes that that's not the right time that you could go Italy, and I lost all my hopes because my interview was very good. I had expectations that I would be receiving a visa, and when I withdrew my application, it took 1 month again to receive my documents and to receive the final refusal letter. So it took 2 months for all this. Summing up my first application, which always went in a wastage of time.
That's great. So just wanted to confirm here that you got first you got refusal and then you got refusal again, right?
No, no, no. First of all, I got the refusal. In second time, I got, yeah, exactly. You're right. First of all, I got refusal, pre-refusal. Then I got refusal, and on my second attempt, I got my visa. So it was
Oh,
3 week. Yeah,
that must be a challenging journey you have faced.
it was really because I really never wanted any rejection on my passport, on my profile, and I was going international for the first time. So I really had this in my mind that whatever it be, you just not get a rejection on your passport. That's why I chose to withdraw my application that I don't want to go Italy now. I'll stay in India and maybe I'll do something else. But my family backed up, my friends backed me up, and that's how I applied again and I've obviously got my visa.
Congratulations for this.
So much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so would you like to share any tips for other students, for other applicants?
Yeah, so I would say in my case, it was really a topsy-turvy journey, and you really cannot predict what the embassy is looking for. You
Mm-hmm.
really don't have a single answer for all your answers or for all your questions, sorry. And if you think every application is same, then I would say it's not. Every application is different. You cannot just copy someone's cover letter and paste it in your own. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot use someone's intention to return to India's letter and copy it same. You have to analyze your family background. You have to analyze all the analysis, and you have to analyze how exactly you are coming to process your application when it comes to your interview. If you'd be too braggy about your own self, then the interviewer might get offended. Exactly like this person is showing off, and he has no chances to come back to India. Maybe he's too loud for his answers, and maybe he's not convincing. Be polite, be humble, be honest. That's what they are looking for. And I would say do not copy your applications to anyone. If you think that a person has got the visa, and I would choose all his file uh, to present your own, then I would say this is not the right track. And the most importantly, don't lose hope. If you'll get
Mm-hmm.
scared for refusal, and if you'll feel like no, this is not working for me, that's where you lose exactly. And just keep on trying. Keep your file very, very, very simple, because I applied twice and I know how it goes. I initially I presented all the documents. I was giving a lot of documents in my file, be it IELTS result, be it something else. So do not make it complicated. Keep it simple. Keep it thorough,
Mm-hmm.
and just be your own self. Do not try to copy someone else's profile, else you'll be definitely getting a rejection.
Mm.
That's
Thank
what
you so
I
much.
want to say.
Thank you so much, man. You have shared such wonderful tips.
Thank you so much.
Okay, besides this, I want to know, like, did you face any other challenge during the process? Like any documentation challenge or anything else?
Yeah. So one and the same certificate is something a lot of people have questions about. You will see when a person is applying for Italy, and it's a problem for all the Indian households, be it
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai, be it Delhi, be it any of the state. You have some errors in your name, be it your father, be it your mother's name. You always have some sort of glitches in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, lately one and the same certificate has been in trend. A lot of people have been trying to make it to cover all their glitches in their name. I would say do not prepare it if you fully need it. I had a mistake in my father's name in on my passport. On my passport, it was written as the surname on
Mm-hmm.
my passport, and in the original documents, my father's surname was not there. So
Okay.
it created a hindrance between both of them, that in your passport your father's surname is there, and in your father's original documents his surname is not there. So if you want to prepare one in the same certificate, I would say a normal affidavit from your father, and it should be apostilled, should be notarized, is enough. Do not go for one and the same certificate until you fully need it. If the
Hmm.
embassy wants to get a one and the same certificate, they'll mail you that we want an additional document, and it would be written there that please provide us one and the same certificate.
Hmm.
Because in secondary, when I was applying for my application before receiving my visa, I got the same email from embassy that still your name is having some issues. Please provide us an apostilled affidavit rather than providing a one in the same certificate. So do not just place a letter in your application when
Hmm.
you are giving it to the embassy. Just keep it simple and do not run after one in the same certificate, because it will automatically complicate your file. That's where I lacked in my first place. And I will just want to convey this to the people that one in the same certificate is good, it's helpful, but just place it only when embassy asks for it. Do not keep from your own side.
Okay,
That's
okay.
where communication lacked from my side. And when it comes to HRD is a time-taking process. In New Delhi, you might face some challenges over there
Hmm.
because they want an offer letter. They just take their own time. I had my graduation from IP University. So from IP University, it totally depends upon the college you are passed out from. So supposingly, if a person is passed out from Delhi University, it might take a very long time to get HRD, maybe a couple of months as well. In my case, I got it from in 1.5 month. So HRD is a time-taking process. I would say be patient when you are doing it. Just don't run after your visa application that now August is already here and you will get late for your semester. Don't
Hmm.
run after it, and just be patient about your profile, because I have my flight day after tomorrow. I'm going in December and my classes are already started in Milan. So don't run after it. Just be patient, be hopeful, and be humble.
All right. Thank you so much. You have shared such great tips. And as you said that when the same certificate is already in trend, but we must prepare it when it is only needed.
Yes,
This
definitely.
attendance, right? Okay. So
A lot
besides
of
this,
people have it.
hmm,
Yeah, and
right.
they just make it for no use. They just complicate their own. I made it my profile complicated for what reason I don't know. Just this is a lot of people have misconceptions about it, that if we
Hmm.
provide one certificate, we'll be smart enough to make sure that some embassy not gives a silly reason for pre-refusal. But that's the problem, I would say. From last 2 years, we are not getting visas in it, New Delhi and maybe from other consulates.
Okay, 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 man. So may I know how was your overall experience with Eurodreams?
Overall experience with Eurodream was great. I did not had any problem for regarding documentation. Being in New Delhi and my consultant being in Indore, it was never an hassle for me. It was really great when it comes to communication. It was very streamlined. My visa counselor Ekta helped me a lot, and even in thick and thin times, she was there. She never let me feel like I'm demotivated or there's some sort of negativity coming here. She always backed my back, and I want to give her big shout out to her. And other than that, Eurodreams was fantastic in terms of their job. They never made me feel like you are alone in this journey. We are together and will help you, even if you get refusal, even if you get pre-refusal, or is there any other sort of rejection that you can come across. So that's where I want to thank Eurotreams for their good services and never letting attitude that they put inside their student.
Okay, we are happy that we could help you throughout the journey, and you are happy with our
Yeah,
services.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so after this, all these challenges, I just want to ask that what will you miss the most about your home country in Italy?
What I'm gonna miss is all my friends here.
Hmm.
because they're my support system. Obviously, they'll be in Italy as well. But being in my home country, being with my friends, and I'm a lot big time foodie. So definitely, I'm not getting momos in Italy, and I'm not getting my all the junk food that I eat in here. So that's something I would be missing. And parents are obviously like we cannot compare it with anything else. Being in my home country, being with my parents is a blessing. And I'm not going for 2 years. It would be challenging. And being in my home country is also something you're always connected with your roots. You never feel like you are alone, being it in any of the state, being in any of the circumstances. So, friends, family, festivals, and obviously food is something I'm going to miss the most.
Right. Okay, that's great. So, may I know, would you like to share any other tips besides all this? If I have missed anything to ask you, would you like to share anything else?
I would say do not join group on WhatsApp regarding accommodation for your visa, regarding consultants who are coming across then saying that will give you insights on how you have to prepare a file, or just give us some certain amount and we'll plan your the overall itinerary and
Hmm.
your, I would say, first of all, they ask a lot of questions about your profile, that what you are going to do, have you taken help from anybody else, and they just want to try to scam you. So don't fall in traps with all these mediators. Mediators is the right term I think I'm using. Don't fall in traps. Don't just pay your money, which is hard earned. And obviously, if a person is doing it on your your old self, it's a very credible information that I'm giving right now, and I was on the verge from getting scammed. Do not join WhatsApp groups is the only thing. If you see anything going in Milan, studying Italy, be it anything, don't just go there, because there would be a lot of negativity. There would be a lot of chances for scams, and a lot of chances to give you ideas about documentation that will help you for your HRD, will help you for your apostiles, will help you for all your documentation needs. So if you are planning to prepare a file on your own, that's good. Just be cautious of where you are putting your money, where you are investing your time in. Do YouTube, do Google, do ChatGPT or any of the same, but don't just put yourself into a situation where you have to face some challenges.
Right, right. Okay, thank you so much for making others aware about it. That there can be chances of scams as well.
Yes, a lot of scams are in market, and I would really say just don't just hurry about it. Maybe you could go in on other semester, you could
Hmm.
go in other year, but don't just hurry about your application.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. Okay, Meng. So I must say that you have such level of dedication. You have done such a great work that even after pre-refusal and refusal, you did not give up and you had confidence. As you said, you
Yes,
reapplied because a few people reapply for visas. They get underconfident. Like if I have received pre-refusal, I won't be able to like receive because my profile is not enough. People get underconfident. So you did not.
they really
You
have
did
a
not.
lot of yes, they really have a lot of self-doubt if my
Hmm.
potential or not, if I'm eligible to go on there. Because I would say when it comes to visa, when it comes to global immigration,
Hmm.
embassies play a very important role in terms of money making. They will not just entertain you in the first attempt, they will
Hmm.
see their dedication to the other applicant, because in 2021 Italy gave a lot of visas to student, and thereafter if you see the Google rate of how visas are there, it has shown a tremendous downfall.
Right.
Now in every 10 students only 2 students get their visa.
Hmm.
So there are a lot of political things included in this. There's a lot of immigration pressure in both of the countries. So don't just have a belief in your mind that you can get it in the first attempt. Always stay backed up with the second plan. I've seen people who are applying it for the third time and still getting refused, but they still have hopes, and they have a lot of information about how immigration goes, how study visas goes, and how country works upon their visa policies. So that's also an important point I would like to highlight here.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So we are glad, we are so happy for you that you are finally going to Italy for your further studies, and you have taken such a great decision. And we
Yes.
hope you do the best in your life. You achieve all your dreams. You like you improve your profile after going to Italy, like after gaining the experience, international exposure. So all the best for your future. We are so glad for
Thank
you,
you.
and thank you for spending time with us.
Big shout out to Eurodreams and big shout out to my visa counselor Ekta. She has helped me a lot, and Eurodreams has also helped me a lot in getting my visa approved. And I'm really glad that I got my consultancy from you guys. And I really wish a lot of people get visas from you, and they do not get scammed from other agencies or dealers or mediators, whatever the right term is.
Thank you so much. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.